Hi, everybody. I'm Nancy Wei, the MGPO Chief Medical Informatics Officer, and I'm here today with Dr. Jorge Sanchez, who is a hospitalist as well as the MGH eCare Associate Physician Director. We're here today to tell you guys about some big updates that are coming with Epic, and in particular at the end of April. There's going to be a change to results review that will make it much easier and more useful to use, but it's going to be very different. And Dr. Sanchez has been part of a pilot group of users that have been using it for a little over a month now. And I was hoping to get his insights as to what it was like with this big change and anything that people can prepare for it. So George, what was it like? How'd it go?
So thank you, Nancy, for inviting me to speak about this big change. So the first time I actually opened results review and I looked at this change, I was pretty shocked. I'm used to seeing certain customizations that I have made to my own results review. And I just couldn't believe how different it looked. And at first I was kind of hesitant to move forward, but through using it, I learned a lot and I actually kind of like it now.
What are some of the things that you thought were beneficial to?
Yeah, so there's a lot of new things that allow me to search for results without actually moving to other parts of the chart. So one of the things that is different is that there's a navigation hub that allows you to kind of look back to what the labs for my patients were in the ED and while they were in a certain floor. And so that was very helpful, that it was seamless to just move a cursor and take a look at all these labs across a patient's hospitalization.
That's great.
Another optimization that I noticed that I really liked is that there is a little panel in the bottom that tells you all the results that have not been resulted. I used to have to go to another part of the chart to be able to see what labs were pending and awaiting to be resulted. So it was very helpful to have this in the same screen. It just makes it like a one-stop shop for reviewing labs for my patients.
Yeah. One of the things that I really liked is being able to hover over the imaging result and see the report as opposed to having clicking in, waiting for it to load and doing all that. So that was for me, that was a big bonus.
That's right. That is a very, very helpful optimization. I also like the fact that if you use the time mark function, new labs are really easily visualized. They're highlighted in blue. So that is very helpful as well.
So do you have any advice for folks who are going to be seeing this in late April with our upgrade, in terms of getting themselves set up so that things are not too different?
Yeah, so I think it's going to be a little bit of a shock at first, but once you start using it, I think you will find it very helpful. It'll definitely make you more efficient at taking care of patients and reviewing their labs. And so I think give it a chance, and I think things will be good.
Wonderful. I know that for some people who have the newest on the left side, newest first in the current results review, they will have the least amount of shock in terms because the table and all of the lab information is still on the left side. But if you have newest last in our current view, everything gets shifted over to the right. So for those of you who want to use newest first in our current view, it'll be nice. All these benefits without as much of a shock, but if you do newest last, everything is shifted to the right. So consider switching that now if you would like things to sort of stay with things on the left.
And there are some customizations that you can make to kind of move things around as well with the new changes.
Yeah, including making the font size bigger or smaller for whatever your needs might be. So
that's right.
Great. Wonderful. Well, I really appreciate you being part of the pilot group and sharing your thoughts and your impressions. And I'm looking forward to this big change because I do see the benefit of it. And you and I both experienced it firsthand. All these things that we didn't realize we were going to different parts of the chart to have to do. And now we can do it in one place. So wonderful.
Well, yeah, thanks for having me.